It's because they know, man. They know. Yeah. It's such an awkward reach to get to the handle there. And that's when they'll strike. It keeps like flying right by, and then I can't like see it for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Took off my shoe.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, my toe kind of hurts too. Let me show you real quick. Look at that.
Oh my god.
That was from doing a backflip.
How did you? How far was your leg swinging at that point, dude?
Look at that.
Jesus.
It's from me doing a backflip. It's because I did one backflip kinda, and I
Yeah.
landed too far forward, and these girls were like, oh, you got it. I'm gonna spot you. I said, okay, spot me. I'm kind of heavy. And they said, no, it's okay, I got you. So then this girl's back there. She touches my back and it fucks me up because I was like, oh shit. In midair, I knew.
That's rough, man. That's a hard impact right there, dude. That's like a.
The girl just pulls away. She didn't spot me whatsoever.
Oops. He's like a Family Guy, like.
The thing is, they got it on video. The bad thing is, I don't think I'll ever see it because it was at a wedding. I didn't know anybody there. Except
Oh
for
man.
the groom. So.
Just skidding on me.
Like your kids in the window, like, Daddy.
Push it forward, Chris. Push it forward. I can't inhale. All right.
What do we do now?
It's Chris with a broken knee and then a praying mantis riding him the whole time. Oh, cool. You're gonna get to work on a car with a praying mantis on your back, dude.
Yeah, I guess it's time to get to work.
Does it freak you out? Are you slightly tweaked out?
Not really. I just don't.
It just defends you from the wasp.
I don't want to hurt the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
wasp lands on me, it just goes up.
Like, just starts killing it. Dude, this thing is like hilarious. It's riding you like a parrot.
That I didn't notice before.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that whole corner there. I was like, oh damn.
It's because I just took off the sound deadening. That was hiding it.
Okay. About buying a house on, Bonnie, come on. Hickory Hill Road.
Oh, Hickory Hill Road. That place, well, I'll be honest with you. That place is a cabin, and it's pretty rough.
No, I know that. My brother has already been there. But the reason I'm in Florida, Chris, right now. I'm flying out tomorrow morning.
Are you? Okay.
I'm gonna arrive there at 9 in the morning, and I would like to take and meet with you sometime tomorrow. And I don't know why, but I'm getting a little upset with her.
Oh, okay.
I don't get any reception. You know, nobody's kicking anything back.
Hmm.
And I don't understand. I got cash money, and I'm ready to buy.
Okay. Well, hey, listen, I'll, how about...
Like, is the pedal box removable?
Yeah, it is.
Is it removed?
No.
Oh.
Because there's a couple things on it that I have to remove with it.
Gotcha.
I don't know if I had my pry screwdriver, it would be easier.
You'll probably find a screwdriver.
What?
Somewhere.
I don't know what happened to it.
April probably used it. It was like putting the Blackstone together with it.
But my gloves are gone too. Like,
My kid took it.
I guess that makes sense.
Does that get bolts to it up here? Or on the bottom side?
Yeah, there's like a bracket that bolts the whole thing together.
Interesting. Like we said before, the part that's kind of odd to me is like the fluid is still in there. So it's not like the fluid's leaking out.
Right.
So it's like it's a master just shot on the clutch and the master shot on the brake.
It's
You know
hard to
what I
say.
mean?
Maybe if it was in in a field for a while, maybe that's a possibility.
But you think it would leak.
Maybe there's probably a couple seals. There's like an internal seal on the piston,
Right.
and then there's an external seal. So maybe the piston seal is like rotted. I don't know.
Oh, I hear you.
Could be any number of things. Oh my gosh, how can you get this off?
Are you still trying to take the whole booster with it?
I've
Never taken a brake booster off.
I have.
I have no idea what they look like.
This is just.
I mean, I know what they look like. I just don't know how they.
It's just normally 2 or 4 bolts on the firewall, which here I just took off a few bolts that I thought were right because see the steering column goes down and it goes through this brake booster area. It's weird.
Right. It's like underneath the.
So I thought this was the right one, but now looking at it, I probably should have looked up some sort of tutorial. But... Oh.
Oh, did it come out? I think the floor is coming with it. Do that again. Yeah. I mean, it's close. It's moving.
Oh gosh darn it.
Can you get it, Chris?
No.
Why?
Well, because I have to get a wrench because there's no way I'm getting anything in there besides a wrench.
Listen, this guy said it was a painless method.
It's, well, yeah, if I had...
I mean, I have a wrench.
Hand.
I have a 19mm wrench.
Okay, let's see. I got that 10 mil loose.
Okay. Well, you're supposed to do that from inside the car, Chris.
Well, if I do it from inside the car, then it's gonna go flying on.
He said you're pulling the rod to the inside. Oh no. You're not following his instructions. He said it takes really long. Oh my gosh, look at those adorable headers. Yeah.
Really go small there.
Wow, that's a complex profile for that. Did you eat that? Or did it go in your eye? Did you make note of the spring orientation?
I did.
Okay. I also have a video note of it.
Oh, good. Okay. All it did was just like that. That's
Okay.
it.
All right.
Oh.
He didn't say hammer that. Actually, he did say pull to the left.
He said pull it to the left, which I can't. This whole thing is...
That's probably why the throttle sticks.
Yeah, it's stuck because, see that little
Yeah.
bushing? Okay, I was trying to think.
Yeah, a little bushing.
Bushing. Yeah, I might be
You
hitting.
want some PB blaster?
Um,
Some CRC freeze off?
no, not yet.
It seems like you should be able to remove it.
I have to, so these are through bolts,
Yeah.
so it's pretty annoying here. Yeah.
Why do you say reaching them is such a pain? They look pretty.
Here?
Yeah.
Up here, like, is hard to get, but in the pedal box, they're through bolts and there's nuts on the other side. So this whole thing is going to be spinning.
Do you want me to put a wrench on that side and then you go with something from the, like, which side's easier to get a wrench on?
This is easier. You have to get a wrench on this side. I could probably just let the wrench dangle, and whenever it spins, it'll just catch on something.
It's so frightening under here. Oh, the wiring harness.
Yeah.
This is a hilarious shot, dude.
Yeah.
Just like the steering wheel is visible behind you.
It's fine.
It just looks like you're like inside some abandoned, like, I don't know what. Of course, if this thing falls off the jack, it's crushing my head.
I know, that's the scary thing.
Probably. Oh, it's spinning. It's spinning.
You see
I
that,
gotta get
yeah.
a wrench on it.
Alright, that's one.
Okay. You gotta find the other one now.
Where did that bolt? Did not just disappear. That's weird.
The bolt's still in it.
No, the nut.
Oh. Did it fall through the
Alright, the top
pedal
one
box?
is
There's
going to
just
be the hard.
like hair coming out of this thing everywhere. Oh, this is
I don't
sketchy.
know where that hair is from, but I don't like that there's just a bunch of hair.
My wife saw the position I'm in right now, Chris. We should be mad. But once you have those brake lines off, you should be able to, I guess, start pulling it out. Although it sounds like at this point, it's kind of, yeah. The pedal box is like a side issue. It's more like the master. Although the master looked pretty simple.
Yeah. Real estate agent for a reason.
It's opportunity.
What the heck? There's just a piece of wood here. No, what is that? That's a freaking little wire brush. How old is that?
That might be original, Chris. I tricked that thing a little better.
1970.
That's a 1970 German wire brush. Handmade.
Yeah.
If it's $70 worth of parts for that thing, minus like one of the bushings, which like you said, probably is okay. Then you have, you know, the question of does the master cylinder work for all of this stuff? Really all of it. The clutch and the brake. God.
I think it's spinning.
Yeah.
Maybe I should. I have PB Blaster and I haven't been using it for anything but killing wasps.
Right.
So I could probably spray this.
And $70 worth of parts to get the kits for here. And then we go ahead and I guess it's a kit. It's not really a kit, right? It's more like it's just part numbers for them, but they exist. So $70 for that. And then did you I assume you were like F this with the whole master cylinder bleeding.
Yeah, I kind of want to wait on that until I actually
Yeah.
get these pedals going. I mean,
You
it
don't-
was okay. It was kind of going, and I could do it, but just like doing this,
Was it seeping?
something was coming out a little bit. But
So I mean then assumably that's gonna work then. I don't see how that would not work.
it would work. I just need to get the air out of it, maybe some of that old fluid. And just loosen this up, get it clean, put it back together. If it works, it's good. If there's a broken piece, like there's a bushing that's totally broken, I can't reuse it, then
Yeah, then that is what it is. Now the other part is I want to figure out like what we can do with the fuel system, because that's kind of like the one thing that I don't know what it looks like if it's not working. You know what I mean? Like there's time there, but it seems like that should be okay too. Everything seems kind of okay. It's just effort items.
yeah.
The other thing is the brakes. Like not the brakes here, but the brakes there. Like
Yeah.
that stuff, I mean, assumably you're just gonna have to buy all new stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if the calipers.
It is really strange that there are two brake hoses going to.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Ooh, that's a.
I feel like I've hurt
I
myself.
feel like that's breaking.
No.
I don't know, Chris. That's kind of the wrong type of move. Ooh. I mean, there might be some of it you could cut out, but I mean, like you're gonna cut out like $30.
Yeah.
If you did
I mean,
that,
I guess
you
I
know?
could cut out the pedal.
The pedal pads are $4.99 a piece.
Yeah, that would cut out $10. I mean, I have these other pads.
I don't know, man. They see the bunny back there. I'm telling you, there's a bunny. See it? Look at it. He's a big ass bunny. I tell you. You want us a bunny stew? That's the bunny you want to get right there. I feel like we kind of cap it off here in terms of the video.
Might have to.
I mean, we're gonna have to get parts for the pedal box. Some of them. If you have $70, you might as well get all of them, except for the one. Just keep that in mind. There's one part you can't get.
Yeah, this bushing right here.
Yeah.
Which
So-
actually, I could just get two of these bushings.
It looks like it
and
would be
cut
the
down.
same. Yeah, it's
the
just
same
length.
diameter.
Yeah.
Which is
So-
weird. Yeah, it's just weird not to include. But.
So just that, and that's kind of. It feels like now that we know that the pedals not functioning seem to in the like brake and clutch, it seems to start with the pedals, which is kind of nice because we can fix the pedals
Right, yeah.
and then the clutch might work.
It
Right.
could work. Well, I still had to bleed it. I
Yeah,
get down there
but
and try to bleed it by hand a little more.
physical parts wise, the clutch may still work, and then the brake stuff is just kind of. We need to do the brakes.
Right. Yeah.
Like
The brakes-
it's not gonna matter until we do the brakes.
Yeah. So.
So that I don't know. That might
Fixing the
be.
pedals. Brakes are pretty important. Once we get the brakes going, maybe we can try to tune it up so that way it actually will run.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you can control the throttle and control the clutch,
Yeah, because once that happens, it's gonna be a little bit better.
and then I mean, at that point, it's running and driving, minus a gas tank. That's kind of the one thing.
Right.
And
So that's the very last thing because we can run this thing off that bottle.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
a second.
I still have it somewhere.
Then once that happens, we'll be good to go.
All right. Sounds like we have a game plan.
Yeah.
I'm just curious how much these brakes are going to cost, but we'll find out later.
I don't know. I'm honestly tempted just to like take my crashed Hyundai Accent
And just try to make it work.
Yeah, even though that's front wheel drive, it's gonna be a little different. But
Yeah, I'll have to look at it. But all right, well, we made progress. It does run, and yeah. Oh, and we'll get to it later.
coolant too. Actually.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. It's like you're like, yeah, we got a little bit, and you just keep adding more to the list. But I think for now, we at least know what we can work on mechanically. I think it's gonna be okay. So
Yeah,
next one's gonna be a lot of mechanical stuff.
I agree.